Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk more about the Mandalorian. Now keep in mind, I have not finished the complete season of Mandalorian that's been out so far. I've been watching it with my father. I've been enjoying the show. Spoilers ahead if you don't want any spoilers, so if you don't want any spoilers, back out now. But the thing I want to talk about is Dave Filoni, and how he makes a cameo in the show. I'm not going to talk about the episode itself. I'm not going to go detail by detail of the episode. But when Dave Filoni's character is in here, in this episode, it's because Mando, the main character, the Mandalorian, he does this distress signal thing. And which I guess calls the New Republic fighters, and and the reason why I guess he calls them is because he was on this one job that kind of went wrong with this, like some people from his old crew, and I guess he figured that they were going to double cross him, so he beat them to the punch. So pretty much, he had his tracker. He gave it to one of his old friends from his old crew. They didn't realize up until it was too late that the tracker was like a resistance or whatever tracker. New Republic resistance tracker. And there are 2 X-Wing pilots coming in, or 3. 3 X-Wings pilots. 2 guys and a girl coming to that little base. And one of the X-Wing pilots is Dave Filoni. And when I saw him making a cameo, I said, "Oh my god, that's Dave Filoni!" And my father laughed and said, "Okay, Phil." And so I was nerding out a bit. Because Dave Filoni brought us the Clone Wars. He brought us Rebels. My preference between Clone Wars and Rebels is the Clone Wars. But I still think Rebels is a pretty good show. And I know, I've heard that Dave Filoni did the first episode of Mandalorian as well. Dave Filoni was trained under George Lucas, and Dave Filoni is my favorite person out of old school Lucasfilms. And when I mean old school, I mean pre-Disney time Lucasfilm, and he's my favorite member of Lucasfilm and Disney as well. He brought us Rebels. He brought us the Clone Wars. He introduced us to Ahsoka, and how he turned public opinions to a different side. At least a lot of people's public opinions about Ahsoka, because a lot of people disliked her in the Clone Wars movie. Then over the course of the 6 seasons of the Clone Wars, people fell in love with that character. I didn't hate Ahsoka Tano at first. I had a good feeling about this character, and I was right. And her character arc in Rebels was great. There's going to be a Rebels sequel TV show centering around Ahsoka and Sabine's quest in fighting Ezra, which is where Rebels kind of left off at before it had its series finale. And I've heard that show is going to be directed by Dave Filoni as well. I like what Dave Filoni has done. If they had him overseeing the sequel trilogy, and this is assuming that they weren't going to use George Lucas vision and trying to branch out away from George Lucas' vision of the sequel trilogy. If they brought in Dave Filoni to create a story arc for the sequel trilogy, still the sequel trilogy would have made gold. I think a lot of fans would have loved the sequel trilogy more. Disney would have won over fans more too if they went with George Lucas' cut, or asked Dave Filoni, who was George Lucas' apprentice, because it might not be exactly George Lucas' vision, but I bet even George Lucas would have loved the Dave Filoni sequel trilogy. I don't know. But I know I'm not talking much about his cameo in here, and because I don't want you to really spoil too much about all of the episode if you guys haven't seen it. But seeing Dave Filoni in this show as a Star Wars character was great. As one of the Rebel New Republic pilots, that was awesome. This was lovely. This was beautiful. And I'm really glad that I did not get spoiled with this, because I did my best to steer away from spoilers to The Mandalorian. The only spoiler I had relating to this show was the fact that there was Baby Yoda. And I knew that he was I knew going into the show that he was a central part into this season. I just don't know in what way. And as I'm seeing the episodes, I know that he is a central part of the season. So that was the only spoiler I had in The Mandalorian. So, and I love the show. Mandalorian is a good show. It definitely feels like old school Star Wars per se, but with a bit of modernization, which makes a nice blend in this case. And I cannot wait until season 2. Who knows if we're going to get Dave Filoni again in season 2? Maybe Mando joins the New Republic. I don't know. Who knows? I highly doubt it, but who knows? But see, long story short, I am happy that Dave Filoni was in Mandalorian. I'm just letting you guys know right now, just in case if you guys don't care about spoilers, Dave Filoni doesn't make a big cameo per se in terms of like minutes wise, because it's only like about 2-3 minutes long is this cameo. But those 2-3 minutes are some of my favorite 2-3 minutes of this series so far. Because it's the guy who brought us Clone Wars, brought us Rebels, introduced Ahsoka, turned Ahsoka from being one of the most hated Star Wars characters into one of the most beloved Star Wars characters, who is pretty much a master in storytelling for Star Wars. And I don't know whose idea was it to have Dave Filoni make a cameo in here, but thank you. Thank you. So, have you guys seen the show? What do you guys think of the series so far? And what do you guys think of Dave Filoni's cameo in Mandalorian? Leave a comment down below, and love you all. May the Force be with you all, and have a nice day.